Hi, family. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I just wanted to do something different today. Today, I want to be transparent. So, years ago, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 years ago, I was, when I moved back to Fort Smith, so my guns are 15, about 15 years ago, we moved back to Fort Smith, and I was working at the Salvation Army. And this person told me that they wanted to do my hair. And so when I lived in Oklahoma, we tried this thing. Hold on, I'm gonna get it to show it to you. Tried this thing that is called liquid. I don't know, liquid gel. It's protective shield, and you put it on your hair when you're gonna do a quick wig. So I tried it when I was in Oklahoma, and it brought out my edges. So needless to say, my scalp got real irritated with it. I said, no, I'm not going to use that. I think my scalp doesn't like it. So when I moved to Fort Smith, this person asked to do my hair. And they were doing it free. And they were a beautician license. And I was like, sure, yeah, you are in the public eye. I want to hook you up, make sure you look good, da 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 da. So I'm like, sure. And so when they were doing my hair, they were going to do a quick weave and put the wave cap on, da 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 da. So they was going to put some of this. It was black, but this one is clear on my head. And I said, oh no, don't use that because my scalp is allergic to it. Okay, I'm not going to use it. So, needless to say, they did my hair, threw down on my head. My hair was beautiful. And I wore it, and it's like, when you get ready to take it out, just stand in the shower and it'll come out. So, when I got in the shower, I took it out, and all of my hair come out. So, I've been going through alopecia ever since then. My doctor diagnosed me as alopecia. Uh, I diagnosed me with bad hair. So anyway, so every now and then I wear wigs. Or when I first started, going through, I wore scarves all the time. And then one of my cousins like, "We just start wearing a wig," And so my daughters taught me how to wear wigs, or showed me how to wear wigs, or whatever. So I wear wigs all the time. And then every now and then, for a while, I started wearing my bald head. And so I would get, are you in treatment, or are you suffering from cancer? Da da da. No, I just want my bald head because I ain't got no hair. So I want alopecia. So I've been wearing wigs, every now and then. I wear it when I'm at home. I don't. I'll walk around with my bald head, or I'll shave it and chill with my children with my hair on my head. Well, I'm not gonna wear wigs anymore for a while because it started me having. I have vertigo, and when I have on the wig, it hurts my scalp. And so I want to get you guys' opinion. What do you think? Should I wear a wig or should I go with my head? So I want you guys to give me your honest opinion. You won't hurt my feelings. You won't hurt my feelings because I'm confident in who I am as a woman of God, as a black woman, as a mom, as Tina. I'm confident in who I am. It took me a long time to get there, So when I was a kid, my brother come home from the military and he had shaved his head in the military. So I went in the bathroom and I shaved all my hair out. And my hair, I guess when it's shaved, it takes forever to grow. But anyway, I shaved all my head off. So I had short hair just about all my elementary school. So I remember one time when I tried out for pep club or cheerleader at school, Howard Elementary, and I was just so happy just to be trying out for something, and this is the first time I met my friend Trina Hargraves, and she turned out to be one of my best friends. But when we were walking home from school, me and this other girl, the other girls that tried out that had actually made it made fun of us and called us bald headed and chased us all the way home. We don't want you on the cheerleading squad. You bald headed, and I cried and cried and cried. And my mom told me then, that's where my confidence comes from. You are beautiful inside and out. You don't. Your hair does not make you. You're beautiful. God loves you just how you are. So a note on that. Parents, teach your kids not to bully. Teach your kids to be nice. Be nice and stop trying to make yourself better than anybody else or make others feel bad about their if something's different from them. I'm gonna say something wrong, just something different. And you never know what a person is going through, because Back then, I, didn't have any confidence. Now, I care less, what people think about me. But let me know what you think. I'm gonna put this makeup on so y'all can see me with makeup and my bald head. And tell me what you think. Do you think I should rock it or not? Rock it or not? The only reason I don't is because it's the way it affects other people, because people start feeling sorry for me and thinking that I got something wrong with me, or just happen to avoid the question, the looks, like, oh my God, and it's people tend to avoid you or be afraid to talk to you because they think that something's wrong with you. And even if I did have cancer, does that mean there's something wrong with me? No, it means that I'm a Tina with cancer. I got diabetes, and that's something that you can't see. This is just evidence of something that you can't see. You know, just like living a Christian life. If you're living for Christ, and people see you, they should see something different, some kind of evidence that there's something different. That there's something different. There should be a change. So, what do you think? Okay, let me put the earrings on. What do you guys think? If I rock it, I'm gonna rock it, but I just want to see what you guys think. I'm gonna do it today because I went to work Friday, and I wore my wig, my favorite wig at that. I love that wig, but I got a headache Friday. Man, I had the worst migraine Friday that it was out of this world. I couldn't even focus, and I got so much work to do at work, but I couldn't focus. My brain was just not. It was hurting. It was hurting so bad, and I didn't know. I knew it was the wig. I wanted to snatch it off at work, but you know how you people get. So I didn't. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna wear this for a while because this is causing me to have migraines and get dizzy and lightheaded, and that's how I was feeling Friday. I felt really bad Friday. I came home and went straight to bed, and I think I slept a good 12 hours Friday, and then wake up to the next morning. Well, I didn't go straight to bed. I went and picked up my grandson and was trying to hang out with him for a minute, and my head was hurting so bad that I went to sleep, and he was like, Mama, you fell asleep again. But I'm almost done, so you guys tell me what you think. I'm like, who's it, India Ari? I am not my hair. Or was it Erica Badu? It's one of them. I am not my hair. I'm Tina. Well, it's whether I got a head full of hair or whether I'm bald headed. I'm Tina. I shouldn't say bald headed. Well, it's bald headed. But I like my hair. I do. I like my hair. It's different. It's something different. And I just thought my sister said I need to do more content on YouTube. Well, which of course I'm going to share it to Facebook and TikTok. But I'm always doing just pictures or morning worship. So I'm going to give you a morning worship today. Hey, family. Good morning. It is indeed a wonderful, glorious day that God has made. I'm rejoicing. I hope you're rejoicing. My word for you, what I want you to do today is to remember that God loves you just as you are. We don't have to put on airs with God. We don't have to pretend with God. We just have to come to Him just as we are. Just as we are. This is meek and humble. When it's time for a change, the love that He showers on you will bring about a change. God loves you. I love you. It is indeed a wonderful, glorious Monday. I'm excited to see what the week has to bring. I'm excited to go to work and see my friends at work. I'm excited to go to work because we get to help people at work. I'm excited to spend some time with my children today. And I'm excited that I get to share something personal with you. So have a happy Monday. I want you to remember that God loves you. Remember that I love you. And that today was created with you in mind. His mercies renew every day. But I'm going to finish putting on my makeup and I'll send you some pictures later. I love you. I believe God. Happy Monday.